This video essay analyzes Prince Harry's unsuccessful attempts to re-enter the British public sphere, focusing on his rejected requests to attend and even host the 2025 BAFTAs. The essay argues that these actions, far from representing a genuine desire for reconciliation with the royal family, were poorly conceived public relations strategies that ultimately backfired spectacularly, highlighting the decline of the Sussexes' brand and the growing distance between Harry and his brother, Prince William. This analysis will examine the essay's arguments, considering the context of the Sussexes' departure from royal duties, the dynamics of their relationship with the British public and the entertainment industry, and the implications of their actions for their future prospects. The introduction immediately establishes the central theme: Prince Harry's failed attempts to regain a foothold in British public life, particularly his unsuccessful bids to participate in the 2025 BAFTAs. The author uses strong, evocative language, describing Harry's actions as desperate, delusional, and a meltdown, and characterizing William's response as a public slapping down, setting a critical and somewhat cynical tone. The introduction immediately establishes the central theme and sets a critical tone. The essay begins by outlining the context of Harry and Meghan's departure from royal duties, emphasizing the acrimonious nature of their exit and the subsequent public criticisms leveled against the royal family. This background information is crucial for understanding the motivations and implications of Harry's actions. The essay begins by outlining the context of the Sussexes' departure. The essay then details Harry's reported attempts to attend the BAFTAs, highlighting his unconventional approach of directly contacting actor and host Alan Cumming rather than going through official channels. This unconventional approach is presented as evidence of Harry's desperation and his flawed understanding of public relations. The essay then details Harry's reported attempts to attend the BAFTAs. The essay then analyzes Cummings' blunt rejection of Harry's request, emphasizing the directness and honesty of Cummings' response and its impact on Harry's public image. This rejection is presented as a pivotal moment, illustrating the entertainment industry's lack of interest in Harry's attempts at brand rehabilitation. The essay then analyzes Cummings' blunt rejection of Harry's request. The essay then describes Harry's subsequent, even more audacious attempt to host the BAFTAs, portraying this as a desperate and ultimately ill-conceived PR stunt. The essay highlights the absurdity of Harry's proposal, given his lack of experience in the entertainment industry and his tarnished public image. The essay then describes Harry's subsequent attempt to host the BAFTAs. The essay then discusses the internal BAFTA response to Harry's proposal, emphasizing the concerns raised about the potential reputational risks and the negative publicity that his involvement would generate. This section underscores the industry's lack of confidence in Harry's ability to contribute positively to the event. The essay then discusses the internal BAFTA response to Harry's proposal. The essay then analyzes Prince William's role in ensuring Harry's proposal was rejected, portraying William's actions as a calculated move to protect the integrity of the BAFTAs and to maintain a clear distance from his brother's controversial actions. This section highlights the growing rift between the brothers and the contrasting approaches they take to public life. The essay then analyzes Prince William's role in ensuring Harry's proposal was rejected. The essay then examines the absence of Meghan Markle from these events, highlighting her strategic silence and her apparent shift towards a more independent and carefully managed public image. This section contrasts Meghan's approach with Harry's more impulsive and less strategic actions. The essay then examines the absence of Meghan Markle. The essay then discusses the decline of the Sussexes' brand, highlighting the cancellation of various projects and the lack of positive media coverage, suggesting that their attempts at building a successful post-royal career have largely failed. This section provides a broader context for understanding the reasons behind Harry's desperation. The essay then discusses the decline of the Sussexes' brand. The essay concludes by summarizing Harry's failed attempts at brand rehabilitation and emphasizing the growing distance between him and his brother, Prince William. The essay suggests that Harry's actions have damaged his public image and further alienated him from the British public and the entertainment industry. The essay concludes by summarizing Harry's failed attempts at brand rehabilitation. However, the essay relies heavily on speculation and unnamed sources, making it difficult to verify the accuracy of the events described. The lack of concrete evidence and the reliance on anecdotal accounts weaken the essay's overall credibility. The analysis addresses the essay's reliance on speculation and unnamed sources. Furthermore, the essay's tone is highly critical and judgmental, potentially exaggerating the negative aspects of Harry's actions and neglecting any potential mitigating factors. The use of emotionally charged language and the selective presentation of information raise concerns about the objectivity of the essay. The analysis addresses the essay's highly critical and judgmental tone. In conclusion, while the essay presents a compelling narrative about Prince Harry's failed attempts to re-enter the British public sphere, its reliance on speculation, its critical tone, and its lack of verifiable evidence limit its overall credibility. The essay effectively highlights the challenges of navigating public relations in the post-royal context, but its conclusions regarding Harry's motivations and the future of the Sussex's brand remain largely speculative. The analysis concludes by summarizing the key arguments and emphasizing the limitations of the essay's approach.